Yo, it's your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, back at you with a new video. Today's new video is my NFL top 5 safeties going into 2023. Now, I got to give an honorable mention to Kevin Byard. Normally, he's been in my top 5 all day, every day since when? Like 2017, since maybe when I started the channel. No one has more interceptions across the last 6 seasons than Byard. He's got 27. Only one shy sharing the NFL lead, regardless of position, with Xavier Howard, who's got 28. But he is getting a little bit older with age, but I wanted to make sure I shouted him out. I got him at number 6. Normally, I would have him around number 4 or 5, but I want to give some love to some new blood in the league, but I wanted to make sure I shouted him out. Kevin Byard, I got you at number 6, just creeping on the outside looking in, but you definitely are worthy of a top 5 ranking. Big facts. Let's get into my real top 5 here. At number 5, you already know what it is. The San Francisco 49ers, bang, bang, Niner gang, Talanoa Hufanga, who took Byard's spot. And I think deservedly so, even though we know Byard has been the OG top 5 safety for the last, how many, 5, 6, 7 years? Absolutely. Now, Hufanga, he's only played 2 seasons in the NFL football, but he's already one of the best in the league, reminding you of Troy Polamalu. He's earned Pro Bowl and first-team All-Pro accolades in 2022. Now, in his first year as a full-time starter, his standout ability to generate takeaways and coverage, 4 picks, while also being a threat as a pass rusher, 2 sack lunches, and 7 quarterback pressures. He helped power the Niners to the top-ranked scoring defense in the league last season, 16.3 points per game allowed. Now, if Hufanga can replicate these efforts as a starter going forward, he's definitely going to be threatening for the top spot in the NFL. And I'm not even joking when I say that. This guy has so much potential. Went to USC, got mentored by Troy Polamalu, and when you watch him, it feels like you're watching a little bit of Troy when you're watching Talanoa Hufanga out there. At number 5, Talanoa Hufanga, but let's quickly go into the stat line here real quick as well. So as we're taking a look at the stat line, right, 6 foot, 200 pounds, right? 66 tackles, 2 sack lunches, 2 forced fumbles, and 4 picks. All right. He's played 2 seasons for the Niners, 90 solo tackles, 39 assisted, 2 sack lunches, and 4 picks. And I don't really see him slowing down. And if the Niners end up making the NFC Championship a game again, all right, you already know that this guy will be a big factor of getting him there. At number 5, Talanoa Hufanga. At number 4, man, so many of these players are so close together. It's like, do you want the hard-hitting safeties or do you want the guy that's going to get a lot of the picks? And a guy that's a real hard-hitting sideline-to-sideline guy is Budda Baker. Now, Budda Baker is as good as it gets among strong safeties in the NFL. He totaled the 4th highest run stop rate, 6.1%, and ranked 3rd in tackles at or behind the line of scrimmage, 8 among safeties in 2022. Now, the 5-time Pro Bowler and 2-time first-team All-Pro plays like he's on fire at all times, sideline to sideline, sprinting, running, snuffing out plays before they even can get started. Baker may have an opportunity to shine even brighter in 2023, even though he wanted to be traded. Let's take a quick look at Budda Baker's stats. So let me pull this up here as we go on to Stat Muse, who actually likes to break it down quite a bit. We need to get some more photos, though, of the guys up for the defensive side. It's kind of disrespectful. All right, let's take a quick look. Budda Baker. Let's take a quick look at his stat line. Now, he's played 6 seasons for the Cardinals, 468 solo tackles, 182 assisted, 7.5 sack lunches, 5 fumble recoveries, 7 picks, and he's been selected to play in 2 Pro Bowls. This guy is Mr. Do-It-All, and as you can look, I mean, the combined tackles, 74, 102, 147, 118, 98, 111. And as you're looking at the tackles, 58, 78, 104, 90, 63, 75. The guy is a G. And it wouldn't surprise me at the end of the career if he's going to be on that borderline Hall of Fame level. The guy is a stud, 5'10", 195. Let's go, Budda Baker, University of Washington, Huskies. I see ya. Budda, Budda, Budda everywhere. Number 4, Budda Baker. At number 3, another guy that's very similar to how he plays, Justin Simmons. Now, he's as reliable as it gets, logging in either an All-Pro 3 times, second teamer 2019, 2021, and 2022, or Pro Bowl honors in 2020 in each of the last 4 seasons. Now, he had 6 picks in 2022. He co-led the league with Minkah Fitzpatrick. Now, his total, 20 total across the last 4 seasons in the NFL since 2019 are among most the safeties in the NFL, second to most in the NFL overall. Now, trailing only Los Angeles Charger quarterback J.C. Jackson's 22. Now, as he approaches his age 30, now it's starting to be like, okay, is he going to slow down anytime soon? I don't think so. He is the man with the plan. Let's take a quick look at Justin Simmons here on the Stat Muse. Pull it up here. All right, Justin Simmons. Let's bring that up. Now, 6'2", 202, the prototypical size that you want. 42 tackles, no sack lunches, 3 forced fumbles, and 6 picks. He's played 7 seasons. That's crazy. He's already been in the league for 7 seasons. 390 solo tackles, 144 assisted, 3.5 sack lunches, 2 fumble recoveries, and 27 interceptions. Let's take a quick look at the stat line as well. Look at the combined tackles. Then you're looking at the tackles, but also you're looking at the picks, because this guy is a little bit different style of player than a Budda Baker. You know, Budda Baker and Hufanga are kind of like hard-hitting safeties. Same thing with Derwin James. Justin Simmons, Minkah Fitzpatrick, those guys are a little bit more of, let me go get those picks. 2 picks, 3, 4, 5, 5, and 6. The guy is a stud, and that's why I have him at number 3, Justin Simmons. At number 2, and this gets tough because a lot of these guys are kind of clumped together. We're talking about Minkah Fitzpatrick, and you can argue Simmons at 1, Baker at 1, Fitzpatrick at 1, or my true number 1. Now, Minkah Fitzpatrick is the NFL prototypical free safety, a true center fielder who's adept in coverage and makes opposing quarterbacks pay with their mistakes and turnovers. Fitzpatrick co-led the league in interceptions in 2022 with 6, like I mentioned, with Justin Simmons. Now, his Pro Football Focus grade of 83.2, the best of his 6-year career, ranked 4th highest among safeties last season. Now, since becoming a Pittsburgh Steeler in 2019 after being traded up north by the Dolphins, dumb move. Now, he's one of only 4 safeties in the NFL with 15 or more interceptions, 17, and multiple forced fumbles, 4. At 26 years old, the 2022 first-team All-Pro has many, many more years of dominance left. Let's take a quick look at Minkah Fitzpatrick here on the Stat Muse as well. Bring it up. I got to spell his name correct. There we go. Minkah, there you are. And there we go. So 56 tackles, no sack lunches, no forced fumbles, but 6 picks. Now, he's played 5 seasons for the Steelers and the Dolphins, 295 solo tackles, 153 assisted, 5 fumble recoveries, 19 picks. He's selected to play in 1 Pro Bowl. And as you look into last year's stats, you're not going to get a lot of sack lunches, but you are going to get a lot of picks, a lot of touchdowns, as you see as well. 4 touchdowns total in the career, but look at the picks, 2, 5, obviously 0 when he only played the 2 games, then went over, all right, and then got the 5, obviously with Pittsburgh, Miami, obviously with that transition, 4 in 2020, 2 in 2021, and 6 in 2022. The guy is an absolute stud. At number 2, I have Minkah Fitzpatrick. And at number 1, even though he does get hurt at times, I get it, I have Derwin James. Now, Derwin James reigns as the NFL top safety because he can do anything and everything a coach can ask for of a player at the position. He allowed the fewest yards per reception, 7.0, amongst all safeties who played a minimum of 500 snaps on defense. Now, according to Pro Football Focus, James also performed as one of the best pass rushers among safeties with 4 sack lunches. Yum, 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 yum. Tied for second most in the NFL among safeties. 9 quarterback pressures, tied for 6th most among safeties. Naturally, his 90.5 Pro Football Focus pass rush grade ranked as second best among safeties with a minimum of 500 snaps, trailing only Buccaneers safety, go Bucs, Antoine Winfield Jr. with a 91.6 rating. Now, he's also a tackle magnet with 115 in 2022, ranked 5th most among safeties. Now, his snap alignment, as far as where he can line up, and that's why I have him at number 1 over Minkah, Simmons, Budda, and Hufanga. Strong safety, 39%. Free safety, 33%. Slot corner, 19%, outside linebacker 7.1%, and then outside cornerback 2%. The guy can play everywhere. Minka, Simmons, Baker, and Hufanga can't do that. Now, this soon to be 27-year-old can also line up at every position across the board, and we know that he can do that. He just needs to be able to stay healthy, but that versatility with top-tier production makes him the best safety in the league. And let's take a quick look at his stat line here in StatMuse with Derwin James. I remember when the Bucks had a chance to draft him and we passed, I got pissed. And I knew from Florida State there was going to be some injuries there, but he definitely has lived up to the name. We just need to see him on the field a little bit more. 64 tackles, 4 sack lunches, 2 forced fumbles, 2 picks. He's played 4 seasons for the Chargers, 237 solo tackles, 135 assisted, 9.5 sack lunches, 7 picks, selected to play in 1 Pro Bowl. Let's look at the stats. So you got the picks, 3, 0, 2, and 2. If you look at the games played, he's been pretty good besides in 2019 when he only played 5 games. But the tackles are there. The combined tackles are there as well. The guy can really do it all, and that's why I have him at number 1. Now, if you end up having Minka or Simmons or Buddha, no one's going to be arguing really with you. But this is my top 5, including obviously Kevin Byard, who normally is in my top 5, but I wanted to give Hufanga a little love. He has earned the right to be considered a top 5 safety. These are my NFL top safeties going into 2023. Let's do a quick review. Honorable mention that normally is always top 5 and probably should be, but I just wanted to give Hufanga a little love. At number 6, Kevin Byard. At number 5, Talanoa Hufanga, bang, bang, Niner gang. At number 4, Buddha Baker, Buddha everywhere. Number 3, Justin Simmons. Number 2, Minka Fitzpatrick. And at number 1, Derwin James. Make sure you guys comment below. Let me know your top 5 or top 6 with your honorable mention, and I'll be back at it tomorrow with another video. Gang.